here.
It's just gonna blink at you.
Yeah, that's what it does. And then until I hit the start. So to start the blade, I'm gonna hit enter.
VT-150A-Smart Saw.
We're in auto is on, and we only have to just push this, and it should change the speed of the blade.
There you go.
Now, in a second, it's going to raise the guide arm.
Now,
And
once you program the part, you tell it how big your part is. The guide arm's going to raise to the proper height. The rear vise is going to find home, calibrate itself. This is the first cut of the day. Once it knows where it is, you just program the next job and away you go. Now there's the guide arm. We told her the part was 8.9 inches, so you see it came up extra high, but yet the guide arm is close to the top of the part once it's on the 45-degree angle. That is automatic, it calculates it. You don't have to tell it. Now the first piece here, we're going to cut some air so we're not here all day. Meanwhile, the shuttle is going back while it's cutting. Cutting it what? How fast you cutting?
it's cutting probably at about 12 square here.
12 square inches a minute.
Yeah, this one says 19 square inches a minute.
19. So it's already through that piece. Come back. Clamping. The middle roller here just came up, so when the piece comes forward, it's not dragging on the table. That comes down before it clamps. The back, all automatic, and away she goes. She's feeding. We'll give it a little coolant in the bottle here. We didn't want to pour gallons of coolant in the machine. We've already test cut some smaller parts and measured them, and they were within 2,000ths of an inch, 0.002. We have them over there. We programmed it for 2 parts on an angle, like the picture, is correct?
Yeah.
You have your blade speed at 222 feet a minute. Material is selected, blade life. It even keeps track of the blade life. Cutting rate, 19 square inches a minute. Tilt, 55 degrees. It came in at 55.02 exactly. Speed, 12 inches. Guide post is at 12.2. Even though we just told it how tall the material it was, it knew to go that high once we went to an angle. Smart saw. It's not going to cut itself in half or crash anything. While that's cutting, because that's kind of boring, let me show you our pieces we cut. We did 1 inch, we programmed it for. We cut a crop cut, and then we cut 2 pieces. And we have all the measurements down here on this paperwork that comes with the saw. And you have about a 2,000ths variance from one side to the other, and one piece to the other is right on the money in the feed length. A brand new saw would quote you 2,000ths per inch of vertical cut. So here you are in a used one cutting like that. You have a healthy blade in there. That 1.5 inch blade is going to give you good blade life, good straight cuts. Is this the second cut? This is the first cut. The first cut was a crop cut.
One more inch.
And we're going to move in 12 inches and cut another part. They're cutting up my expensive stock here. I started out with a 12-footer. That's okay. Big saw needs to have a big part in it. Everything that's going on, lifts the part up, feeds it forward. Phil pulls the other one off and drops it on the ground.
It says
Lowers the part, clamps the part. That lets go in case the part is crooked or whatever. And there we go, we're going to cut another one. Going to pause it now. Alright, up in this corner, oh whoa, sorry about that. I'm not a good cameraman. In this corner we see we have 2 parts total. Cutting time is 8 minutes 55 seconds. 1 cut, how many cuts remaining? 1 cut. This cut, 48 seconds so far. Last cut was 2 minutes and 48 seconds. You have all that information available to you, maybe more than you want, but it depends. You got a big job, you have it all right there. Let me know what else you need to see.